Hey there lovies, welcome to my DIY channel. Let's have fun creating clothes together. Enjoy! Just wanted to give you a quick update on my sketches for the Earth Blush Finery designs. If you guys hear music on the background, I'm really sorry about that. And with the whole taxi hooters, for my international friends here in South Africa, we are all about the beep beep toot 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 every time you try and call a taxi. So there's no cacao taxi or or yellow cabs. We work with like a quantum. So when you hear a beep beep, you must know that we are calling the next transportation to the next groove, to the next destination. Let me not even be that spicy. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lovies. If you're new on the channel, hello, hi. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello there, hi, I see you. Please follow me on my account, on my Instagram account, leletu_mabaso, and on my business account at Earth Blush Finery, and on my Facebook account, Leletu Mabaso. On today's video, I'll be doing more of a Q&A and get to know me type of content. And I'll also be talking further about my plans and inspiration of this channel, and all about my business, Earth Blush Finery. Let's get right into it. Okay everyone, so I'm going to be looking down a bit, so I hope that's not distracting, as I'm going to be looking at the questions that I have collected on my Instagram. I'm not going to be calling any names particularly, but I'm just going to get into the questions that were asked. So question number 1 was, would you come back to Korea? Yes, of course, I'll definitely come back to Korea. I think more of a like visiting type of trip, not so much with the teaching, because I'm trying to get back into what I ideally really like, and which is fashion. And I'm not to say that it's not possible to pursue that in Korea, but with the time schedules that we have with teaching, you find that you don't get to do enough of that. And I'm the type of person who just gets very paranoid, especially when it comes to my career and things that I want for myself. I feel like I'm holding myself back. However, with that being said, we plan and so does God plan. So I don't know, you never know, I might go back for teaching or whatever it is. Okay, next question is, how difficult or easy was the decision to get Earth Blush started? Very, very, very difficult. My closest friends, they know I'm more of the person who spent most of my time on my head thinking and planning everything, because I am such a perfectionist. So I think with this year, I've just made it a point to commit to everything that I say, to just go for my dreams, for everything that I want. So it was a very, 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 very big deal for me, a big decision to do that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. And this person that said this message is my favorite person in the whole wide world. So yeah, not to say that you guys aren't, but yeah, we just have a special bond. And then the next question is, do you have a boyfriend? God is my father, son, and boyfriend all at the same time. So I hope that answers your question. And then the next one is, please show us how to style oversized items into stylish chic wear. What do you do? Okay, I'm not sure what you, okay, what do you do with baggy jeans after weight loss? So I think just to answer that last bit, so most of the time if I have big clothes, I would rather tailor them, and my this show and my business in general is all about upcycling and sustainability. So the best thing is to do your best clothes, guys, are in your wardrobes, really. So it's to tailor them and so that it can fit you again, and how to style oversized items. I think I'm gonna do a video for that. So I just realized that instead of also just doing my content, like my work that I've done, also just show garments that I already have, which I think is gonna be more relatable to you guys. And then the next question was also asked by my favorite person. And my favorite person, and she knows who she is. What inspired Earth Blush Finery? I think it's such a catchy name, by the way, with the wink wink. Thanks, Toms. I do think it's a catchy name. So when I went about the name, I was just thinking, because I'm going for a sustainable, earthy, orientated type of designs, I just went through color palettes of what I think, and I answer your question quick. I got the name from a color palette, and also it's one of my favorite colors. It's like a dusty pinkish color, and I know definitely in my range I'm going to be using a lot of that, because it's also a very like earthy, orientated type of color. So the next question,
few minutes later.
So the next question is, why did you leave SK? So I left South Korea as my contract has ended. So I was on the talk program, and usually the talk program is for 2 years. And so what happens then is that most people will now apply for another program such as EPIC, and of course you need to have a degree. So I didn't really have plans and of renewing my contract, and I wanted to come back home and be in the space of designing again, as I had mentioned earlier on. And then the next one is, what brings you joy? What brings me joy really is seeing people going for what they want. And also lately my students, on my phone on Kakao Talk, just waking up and getting messages of them saying, Sensei, I miss you, teacher, I miss you, type of thing. I think that brings me joy, because I know I've made so much of a difference in their lives. And I think that's also another big thing that I need to talk about, on how where I am right now, I got so much of the inspirations from them, and so the next question is, how does it feel to be so beautiful? I thought this was very cute. I don't think I'm beautiful, like beautiful, but I do think bantu like makeup, I'm just gonna be that girl. So thank you so much. I guess I feel blessed and I'm thankful. And then the next question is, this is actually not even a question. So this person was saying is that, like I'm in love with you type of thing. And I'm like, thank you. I don't know what to say. Thanks. To be loved by you, it feels great. I'm gonna go through questions that I thought you guys would ask, and I thought that they would be interesting. So another one would be, how old am I? I am 27. I really don't feel comfortable saying I'm 27, guys. Like, I feel like 23 was just like the end of it. Now it's just the closest people. I'm just like, I'm 27. Okay, and another question is, why are you my sister? This comes from my little sister. I don't know, she likes asking weird questions, because I'm your mother's child. And then another one is, why did I decide to go to South Korea? I went to South Korea because I wanted to expand myself, like as an individual, and also more than anything, finances. So, really, in South Africa, unemployment is a thing. So, when I finished studying, I've tried to get jobs and I'll find jobs, but there will never be jobs that, that will last me forever. They were more like interns and internships. Internships. And so I wanted something that was just going to give me just a different view of life, outside from what I know. And mind you, at the time, I had never traveled anywhere outside the country. So that was my first trip to South Korea, which was an amazing experience. I grew a lot, and I think even with where I am right now, starting up a channel, a business, I got a lot of that courage from that experience itself, because I even learned how to travel on my own, and outside just going to South Korea, just thinking about a trip, and you plan with friends and people don't pull through, and you're just like, what, I'm just gonna go on my own in a completely different country. So I think a lot of it brought a lot of courage in me. So Korea will always be like a huge part of my life, because it taught me a lot about myself and what I am capable of. So big ups to the experience itself. I want to get into talking further about Earth Blush Finery. So I've opened up an account. If you haven't followed again, please follow under Earth Blush at Earth Blush Finery. The business is slow fashion. It's about sustainable and upcycling. So what this means is that I'll be using a lot of sustainable fabrics, such as your hemp, your linen, your silk, etc. So it's very sustainable friendly, eco-friendly type of fabrics that I'll be using, and also going for the options of upcycling and recycling as well, which I've spoke about earlier on, using clothes that you already have on your wardrobe and just revamping into something that's different. So the business, I don't want to talk about when I'm actually launching, because like I said earlier on, we make plans and then things don't necessarily work out, but I am pushing for this, guys, to actually happen. And all of this just is bounded on the finances. There's nothing else, rather, because I don't want to put something out that I'm not going to be comfortable with, because I'm really trying to rush everything up on the deadlines. So that is why I'm taking my time on it, and I'm just taking you through the process and of how I got everything done. And this is also to just tip on when I spoke about using the Wendy houses, as well as it being a costly efficient option. So the whole theme behind it really is all about sustainability, and just really considering as well, like, workers, instead of having these fast fashions, and you find that people aren't even being paid well. And I know how that is, and it's very problematic, especially when you are running a business and you saying you're offering this to the people, but at the end of the day, people aren't even working on good conditions. So that was just the thought behind it. And really, I'm a naturalist. I'm all about natural look, using natural fabrics with everything for skin, for clothes. But however, I'm not gonna sit here and play Miss Innocent. I love fast fashion. I do buy a lot of stuff as well on fast fashion, but if I'm doing something that's closest and dearest to my heart, I thought that let me make it more meaningful and do it something that is also not just about style and looking cute, but rather very considerate to the environment. So on my this channel, I hope that gives you an idea of what I'm trying to do on this channel as well. I'll be doing a lot of DIYs channel, and also just teaching people about the sewing and fashion in general. And so I know a lot of people have commented further, on my previous videos, that they do feel as if the content is a little bit difficult, not difficult per se, but it's more of like, wow, I can't see myself doing this, and I don't want it to be like that. And I understand that a lot of it as well also requires you to have a machine as well, and I'm going to also do videos that not necessarily where you have to use a machine, you know. And I just another disclaimer as well, I'm not doing a craft video, so where, you know, you have some, like a piece of cloth and then I just stick everything together. That's not where I'm trying to go in with this. I am a fashion designer by profession. I started at the University of Johannesburg, and also I've just always just been groomed into the art field since from like high school, and I went to the National School of the Arts, so that's also to give you a little bit like a knowledge of myself. So I've always been in this space, and I've also worked in this space as well, styling rather with the entertainment as well, and also the fashion agent, which works very much hand in hand with the SA Fashion Week. So I hope this gives you an idea of where I'm going with this, and yeah, I just want us to really grow together on this channel. And you guys are more than welcome to also suggest, you know, I'm very much open to criticism. I just take it more of a learning curve rather than it being personal. So if there's anything that you would like to, you know, you want me to touch on as well, you're more than welcome. And yeah, okay lovies, that is it with today's video. I hope I did not ramble too much. I hope this gave you a clear insight of who I am and what I'm about in terms of my business plans and adventures. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one.